kept that spawns for 50 seconds. They lost the spawns with the last 10 seconds left in that scrap time, but I don't think they're worried about it. They're going to try and lock down here at Cafe or the opposition side and push up from there. You're going to see now, of course, Blue on our screens. He's looking around for an English player, and good to the fact that he can't see him through that wall. You'll see him picking up the one inside the Cafe, though. More players out wide. You'll see Damage there picking up that two-piece as well. That scoreline is now a 40-point game in favour of those guys here at the Avant team. But they're trying to close that gap now. And after that good effort there to break that hard point there at Hotel, they're going to come down here at Cafe and try it once again. But Avant are starting to creep away again.
Yeah, Avant, their hard point game is on point here. Wolfie going to be taken down, though, as he tries to hold down that hard point in the bar. Blue's going to pick up one before Jarzen responds. Issei coming back with a two-piece before he himself is potentially shut down here. Let's just have a look. He was taken out. Damage is now going to be getting the scrap points in this one as they're setting up for the rotation in the top of the Hotel. There's going to be 3 players already there in position from Avant. You've got Wolfie on point out the front. You've got Blue looking through the back, and there's no one right at the bottom of these stairs. Blue going to go against the player around the corner. Jarzen going to get the jump on him. Jarzen, nice shots coming out there. Excuse me, needs to watch for the player coming through the window. Nice work to hold this one down. Can he pick this one up? He does. Jarzen, great work before being dropped there by Barney.
Well, a lot of kills going on there on top. Platt inside there at Hotel, and Blue making short work of it would seem. There's the third. And all he can say is, oh my God, because he's not too sure what the Trident guys are doing when they challenge him. He's just picking these guys up one at a time. Here comes Chilling through the front door once again. A few players down around there. Wolfie gets the assist in the two-piece down bottom, helping out his teammate of Blue, who's upstairs in that hard point. It's going to be 120 to 75 the scoreline now. He knows there's a few players pinching him now. He's done the best he could to keep him away for the time being. They'll try and break the hill. They've got 2 players up top. 12 seconds left before we head back to the start.
Look at this spawn for Avant there. They spawn right behind this hard point, just in the jungle in the bottom right-hand side of your map. And they're still spawning there, in fact, as the hard point is just about to rotate. Trident are in position to hold this one down, but keep in mind, they are behind by over 40 seconds. Jarzen trying to go to work there. He picks up one, but he's going to be dropped. Now it's just to and fro here in the kill feed. As you can see, Avant desperately trying to hold on to this one. They are 40 points in front. Trident doing their best to come back. It is going to be Avant to hold this map down, though, because if they lose this one, they are down into the losers bracket.
Yeah, of course, Blue inside that hard point right now. 26 and 12. Massive game for him thus far. 2 streak for him. Izzy picks up the 2 kill there as Wolfie picks up the 3rd. Now closing out these moments here in this courtyard hard point. 25 seconds left on the clock in regards to how much time is left for this hard point as Jarzen breaks in, gets that 2-piece. Damage gets an extra 2 of his own. That's 4 players down. That's going to be the team of Trident's chance to break it and close that gap once again. But, the damage was pretty much done. It's just over a 50-point game now in favour of Avant still as we head into that next hard point in 5 seconds. Down to Statue once again. Trident this time, though, are the ones set up for it.
Yeah, and you're going to see Blue here. You're going to try and wrap around the rock here and get the jump on the player who's just crouching down over in front of the statue here. Blue, he's not going to be spotted, but he also doesn't spot the player behind him being taken out there. Not a good play by him. Not checking the statue. Chilling picked up that pretty easy kill. Issei is going to be answering back, getting the headshot on Jarzen. Beaston also taking a fall along with Chills. Everyone from Trident is dying. Big plays, big chips coming from Avant right now as Blue is still going to be holding down this hard point. 4 kills in a row coming out of Barney. Issei getting 2 of his own as well. These guys are going huge right now. However, the spawn from Trident is good. They're coming over from that bottom right-hand side of the map there, and they're going to be sweeping in. Blue finally being taken out. Trident might be able to get a couple of points here as they do contest the hill, racking them up right now, finally hitting 110. And Jarzen, ridiculous plays here, getting a nice 3-piece, but it is only scrap points by as these guys from Avant have the great spawn once again, and they're going to be in position here in the lobby at the top of the map, but it might be a little too late from Trident, desperately trying to answer back. There is still time for them to come back, but Avant just looking too good right now.
Yeah, of course. Look at that. 178 to 123. Damage going to town here. If they can break that spawn, would have been big for him. He couldn't get it, though. Jarzen's going to do the best he can as well to try and keep it. Oh, 10 kill coming from Beaston, though, as they push into that hard point. It might cost them a bit too much here now as Avant have a 3-player man set up inside. Wolfie just making short work of any players challenging here. Turns around. There's a 3rd coming through the door. He doesn't get the kill, but his teammate will pick it up for him. 188 to 133. 55-point game now. Still in favour here of the Avant team. They know they've pretty much got this one locked down. They can just keep doing what they're doing and keep trying to bait.
they've had control of this map and control of this game since about the 3-minute mark. And I mean, they've been holding on to it since then. I mean, it really is their map to lose right now, and I don't think they're going to lose it. They've just hit 200 points. They've got about a 70-point jump and still climbing on the Trident squad. Jarzen trying to save face here. He's on the even KD, and he's got 10 hardpoint captures to his name. The rest of Trident need to pick it up. You've got Beast and lagging behind here on 17 kills. He's on about the 0.5 KD. Needs to pick those kills up. We mentioned that a little earlier. AVANT are all fired up, and they're coming sweeping through here. Trident, though, going to be getting 3 kills in a row to shut down the big push from AVANT, and the points are still climbing for Trident. It is now only a 50-point game once again, but that does mean with a minute 20 on the clock, they need to not only hold the hard point, they also need to stop the contest coming in from AVANT, and to be honest, Bio, I don't think that's going to happen.
Let's note this as well. We've got a minute left now on the clock. It's 2:07 to 1:59. So, well, there it is there. There's the 50-point mark difference. The first game was a 50-point mark difference as well. So AVANT right now are doing what they did in game number 1. They're keeping Trident at bay. They're keeping that lead they wanted to keep the whole game pretty much. And it's allowing them just to take this one away from them and then forcing a game. Number 5, Damage, though, still trying to keep these guys alive if he can. I think it's just mathematically possible. It's a 50-point difference there now. 47, no, it's not. So there you are. So even though there's still the time may run out in total, it will be game to AVANT. I don't know if they know it yet, but they'll know it soon enough, and they'll be forced in that game number 5, as I stated, on an S&D riot. But they're going to have to dig deep because that first S&D of Detroit was not in their favour.
Oh my gosh, Blue. He just got that 3-piece stolen from him, but he's going to keep going. He just hit his 40 bomb. Bio, I'd like to point out that there's still time on the clock, and he's got 40 kills with 14 hardpoint catches. Blue is all over the place, and I mean that in a good way. He's going to be picking up another kill there before he dies as well. Great plays by him. 40 for 28. Wolfie is going to be holding down the final points here. 238, 239 to 175. Yeah, you saw that?
I was giving Wolfie prayers. I wanted him to hit a 40 bomb as well. It would have been 2 games in a row that, or at least 2 of their players, apart from the 3 players in that hardpoint game number 1, hit 40. Izzo was getting close up there as well, 35, but I wanted him to get the 40. And you'll see 2 players flooded that doorway just as the time ran out, and I was giving the prayers at the caster's desk here for him to hit a 40 bomb, but 39 and 30 he finished up with. So a big game to kick things off for that side. We're going to have 239 to 175 is the scoreline between those two. So like we said, it was a plus 50-point game in game number 1 for the hard point, and of course in favour of AVANT. And quick little maths will show a 66-point game maybe. My math is a little bit shaky early in the morning, so I'll just say 66 or something like that. And we'll go with that as the official score, I think. Well, anyway, they did win. That's all that matters. So now,
that's exactly
2-2 in the series. S&D Riot. This is, I guess, it's a different map, but it's still S&D. So sort of, if you look at it from a standpoint for Detroit, 6-2, it's sort of Trident's games to lose coming to an S&D. That being said, though, it's Riot. It's a different map, like I said. So I feel that, AVANT.
Well, AVANT were able to repeat what they did in the hard point.
Yeah.
The question is, can Trident also have that consistency to repeat what they did? Or will AVANT be able to answer back? Completely different map. AVANT know how to play this one, but then again, they should have known how to play that first S&D as well, and they lost out 6-2 when we were back on Detroit. So, I can't pick this one by. I mean, if we just came fresh into an S&D and said pick who's going to win, you'd say Trident. But the way AVANT are now on fire, Trident were very quiet in that hard point. Then again, they were quiet in the first hard point, so you can't really pick this one.
Oh, they were quiet in those hardpoint games, but I heard a big steam train go rolling on through during that uplink one, so it's sort of hard to pick what they're going to be like when they're coming into it. And even in the S&D, when they lost those 2 rounds, they were still pumped, still hitting the high fives and all that, even after each round they lost. So I'm really keen and excited to see as these guys will get set up and ready. Now, a few players are actually just taking the moment here, so it's either a bathroom break, doesn't look like, get everyone's up there, so it looks like it might be actually these guys want to change their class up a little bit. A few players out there in the crowd as well, and people spectating, obviously, on the side station there we mentioned earlier on. It is that the Incept versus MF game. Looks like they're playing a hard point retreat. So game number 4 is being forced right now by, I'm not sure, Incept a 2-1 up against Mindfreak in double elim. This is that's a big thing. You have a little smirk on your face there, Josh.
I do. Well, considering, because I spoke to Buzzo, captain of Mindfreak, yesterday, and he was pointing out that it was pool play, and I mean, they copped a bit of flack for the 3-0, going down 3-0 to AVANT, and their response was, well, look, we'll bring the game faces tomorrow, as in today, and now they're 2-1 down to Incept, which, like I said, credit to Incept, great squad, but Mindfreak are supposed to be, or should be, on another level. But they're down 2-1 in the series. If they lose this hardpoint retreat that they're on right now, that'll be 3-1, knocked into the losers bracket. They came into the double elimination second seed, Avant outplacing them. That's pretty surprising, I must say, Bio.
It is. And also the hardpoint retreat game, like in the map, I've always found that, in my opinion, I don't know if Memphis will agree with me, but whenever I've watched them play that map, they've always done really well on a hardpoint retreat. So if they do lose the hardpoint retreat to Incept and then they get 3-1 by them, it'd be sort of a...
But what Incept have going for them is slaying power.
Oh,
those kids are crazy slayers. Hopi was brought onto Incept after ACL Brisbane.
Excite there as well.
He is a completely insane slayer. You've got Excite in there as well.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what's going to happen from that one, and we'll make sure to let you guys know as soon as we do. Also, let us know what you guys think about our upcoming match. It's game number 5 here, winners bracket round 3, Trident versus Avant. One of these teams are being knocked into the losers bracket. Tweet at us, let us know at ACL Pro with the hashtag ACL Sydney. Make sure you follow us on Facebook as well, which is /ACL Pro and ACL Pro video. Check us out on YouTube for all of the VODs from ACL Sydney and all of our other online tournaments and live events. These events, of course, can't happen with the support of our amazing sponsors. We've got Astro Gaming providing us with their awesome 840 headsets and mix amps here up on the main stage. Their 850 wireless is also out. Make sure you grab it from your local retailer. We've got BenQ, have been supplying us with awesome gaming monitors since 2009, supporting us in very big ways. I love checking out these BenQ monitors. You know, it's really nice being a caster watching these all day. Following them, we also have HyperX, have been backing us up for ACL Brisbane and now also for Sydney, and will be supporting us throughout 2015 with their SSD and memory. Don't forget, you can use the coupon code KingDoom15. You can see on your screen right now the links for a free Doom 3 BFG Edition game with Kingston HyperX Cloud headset and HyperX Fury SSD. Then, of course, we've also got the support of our amazing sponsor Domino's, who've been helping us out over the weekend, fueling our game. As you can see there, we've created our pizzas. Now, this is a double win for esports right now, because not only are Domino's fueling our gamers over the weekend, but also if you buy any pizza from the ACL Pro created menu on Pizza Mogul, a kickback comes from that to supporting our esports organization, so all of our events. So you can use the hashtag Meaty Bacon by ACL, search that on the online store, and Domino's, we get 25 cents per pizza. Plus, these guys support us over the weekend, so big shout out to those guys. And also, don't know if we've got a graphic for them, but I wouldn't mind talking about them. DX Racer.
I think
I'm
more qualified to talk about DX Racer.
After the tweets I saw yesterday.
Yeah, you know, they're good napping chairs. So I'll put that out. You know, if you're an older gamer like myself and you want to get a good little nap in between games, definitely DX Racer is the way to go. You know, I kick back. It's just, I was straight up, legs up on the table. I won't do it right now, but that's pretty much what I was like. There's a few photos out, and I also had a sleep at the front there as well, and up on a table upstairs. But we won't talk about that.
But it's put a different angle on it. I also we sit in these all day, and look, I'm feeling great.
That's why I got tired. It's so comfy.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm loving it. Yeah. So DX Racer, you can check them out at dxracerau.com. Use the code ACL Pro to get 10% off your one. Trust me, you want one of these. These are awesome. We're going to be heading into Game 5 here, guys, of Trident versus Avant. This is a big one. It's going to decide who's going to go into the winners bracket final up against either Incept or Mindfreak. Mindfreak, if you didn't hear and you're just tuning in, are down 2-1 in the series up against Incept. We'll get updates on that game later. For now, we're here in the S&D on Riot. We're going to be jumping on with Issei from Avant.
Yes, Issei from the side of things, and thanks to COD Vision, we will see where those players are at as well. Of course, coming in, you'll see where they're set up, and you'll see Issei just chilling back here for the time being. Right now, of course, it's a quick little update there for you. Mindfreak 2-2 up against that IG team. So my knowledge of their hardpoint retreat game was on point. And we'll see now Issei bomb in hand, though, here from this one on our screen. Looking to get all the mutes engaged. Few players pushing from lockers, though. They'll put a couple of shots in there, now making it a 4v2. This will be a good time to get that bomb down.
Yeah, but SA just playing it safe just in case there was going to be a player coming through fire. And as he plants, he's going to hold it down there as his teammate Blue is going to be holding point for him. Great work. Doesn't matter about getting the plant down because Avant going to have a great start there. I really love that setup. Look at this. You had Wolfie back in green, watching on top of that third, and he's going to get that final kill cam with that bell. You had Blue down in front of the B door, just watching that one, and the planter, Issei, could actually watch fire as well. That was S&D Riot 101. If you want to know how to play, go back through the rebroadcast and watch that, because that's how it's done, folks.
Onto the attacking side, the Trident team will go. And of course, you'll note as well, 0 players dropping from the Avant team that round before. So that's going to give them that extra bit of boost of confidence that they'd want. And you'll see right now, I'm watching this right now. I'm like, how are they getting up there so quick? I'm like, oh, Exos are on right now. Of course, you have Jarzan and Chileans both pushing up. Beeston did as well. Wolfie now in a 1v3 situation against this Trident team. And that little bit of knowledge I dropped before is because I play fives without Exos, so seeing these guys jump around is such an odd thing for me to see. As we'll see Wolfie inside here at Prisons looking around. Can't see anyone out there thanks to Cod Vision. We can see them all scattered out there over on the A side because the bomb has gone down. Wolfie's got 35 seconds left to go if he wants to try and get a defuse or get the clutch, or will he just try and save this round and get back in the next one?
Yeah, he's going to do what he can here. He's going to be fighting that uphill battle. Only 22 seconds to react to this one. Just checking out with his players. You've got Jarzan just outside of the door. Great position for him. No doubt Jarzan's going to pick it up just like that. Time things up 1-1. There wasn't really much that the player could do there from Avant. Trident just in some great positioning here, but Avant, as you saw there on your camera for a second, still looking very positive. Things being tied up here, 1-1. No doubt we'll be going round for round here. S&D Riot, game number 5, winner going through to the winners bracket final, where you did mention, Bio, we're 2-2 on the Astro feature station, a Mindfreak versus Incept. One of these guys will be going through to the winners bracket final. Still a lot of Call of Duty action ahead of us today. In the action now, Jarzan is going to be leading the way. He's going to be flanked, so he knows there's a player in prison behind him, but he picked up Wolfie before. And now we're going to be seeing Issei go for a run through prison himself, just looking for the players. We know that they're out over on A Street. Who's going to be poking over the top? That's Damage, just cruising around the corner. You're going to have a couple of players up on top as well, and you got Chilean here inside. So some great positioning from these guys. Just watching that A, and they're going to be flanking around. One player's going to be going right down the back, which is Damage. He's got that Moors waiting for him as well. So great position. He's going to be going for that long-range nade. As you can see on your mini-map, it's not going to really be hitting anyone. Issei is just going to be peeking out, see what he can see. It is starting to slow down, which is interesting considering we're only into round number 3 right now.
Oh, it is. It started off like a very aggressive round 2 from the Avant team. Avant went straight through the mid, tried to push up there very quickly and be aggressive, but then they just slowed it down after one of their players of Wolfie got picked off early on. Now, Blue just went for a trade. He ended up going down afterwards. He picked up Damage, of course. Jarzan finding him in exchange for that. Shots at the back here in the courtyard, and you're going to see this there. Issei picks up one to his right. Oh, almost coming up bad on that little bit of exchange, but he'll throw those Sam Texters out in towards mid. He'll go for this plant, and as long as his teammates watch his back here, as they do, good trade-off there. Avant will pick up the round, 2-1, and they are pumped.
Issei got dropped, but I mean, as you pointed out, Bio, that was a very easy trade for these guys, and they're going to be able to take out the round. Barney in a nice position to help out his teammate Issei. Issei did die, but Chilean falls. Avant taking the round, 2-1 now the lead, and it's always nice to have the lead, even if it is only by 1 round when you're holding on to this series. Well, both teams are holding on by the skin of their teeth. It's all down here to game number 5. I'd love to see a round 11. I haven't seen one yet here in the winners bracket. In the winners bracket. So what better place to do it when you've got Avant versus Trident, the grudge match of ANZ COD. As I said previously, it's probably not really a grudge match so much, but they're so evenly matched, these two squads, especially with the pickup of Blue for Avant. You're going to see the first player, Barney, to be dropped there. That means Damage picks up the first blood for this one, helping Jarzan to be able to put down this plan. There's going to be gun battles going on. Damage is going to be picking up Blue. 2 left for Avant. Issei watching fire. Player does jump out. Issei revealing his position right now, so he's going to be wisely backing up. Wolfie just picks up Beeston, though, so we've got a 2v3 by Avant looking to defy the odds.
Yeah, Issei wants to push out that fire away, but he should know better than that. There's a few players out and around watching that side. He's going to go for a very long wrap around here. Might go up all the way to third. and he'll try and come across there. And if he can do that and find a pick on one player on one of the rooftops, he'll be, it'll look even better here for Avant. He finds one player down below, shots everywhere. We'll find him off. And Wolfie picks up one as well. Now it's a 1v2 here for Damage. Damage up high. The calls will come out. He knows that Izzy was on that flank. He's not too sure if he's up high or down low. He'll challenge. He's got time. No, he doesn't. 7.5 the defuse. Can't get the defusal. Damage did what he had to do, stayed alive. And that round will go in favour of the Trident team. So 2-2 the scoreline becomes.
Issei did well for the wraparound, but it was just a little too slow.
Yeah.
I still think he did the right move. It was just unfortunate timing that the kill that he did pick up just before over as he dropped down off the third, off the spawn. It's a little unfortunate that took longer than he wanted. If his shots weren't so shaky, if he got the kill instantly, who knows how that round would have ended up, because he might have been able to clutch that defuse. But let's not worry ourselves with what could have happened. What did happen was Trident took out the round, tying things up 2-2, leaving Avant back on the attack and trying to get that lead once again. Let's see how this game plays out. Trident slowing it down once again. You're going to be having Damage wrapping around, watching that B side, but we can see here from our minimap, no one's going to be looking down there. You got Chilean just inside, and Issei is going to be trying to make some moves with this bomb. He's going to probably spot Jars, and he does right at the last second. He's going to jump back out, get some shots out. His teammate is backing him up right over in green, but Beeston's going to be picking up blue in the middle of the prison now. Is Issei going to be spotted? He is. Picked up there by Chilean. We've now got a 2v4. Wolfie and Barney, the only ones left alive. Watch out for Beeston up on the third. Beeston finally starting to wake up here in this series where it counts. He's got a couple of kills, picked up one in this round. Wolfie now, he's got the scope out. Can he put it to use? He does have his teammate Barney backing him up. Only 33 seconds left in this round. The bomb still has to be put down, and it's all up to Wolfie.
Just said that about Barney, he got picked up. So yeah, like you said, now it's all up to Wolfie. Bomb's still chilling back there on that A side, so you'll see him pushing up very slowly. A few players in and around though. He's going to put his back right to one of the players there, and just not checking the corners is going to cost him. 3-2 the scoreline now becomes round number 5 done. Round number 6 about to come up in fruition. And we'll see, of course, Jarzen just chilling here in the corner, keeping his eye every which way a player can push from. Having a good S&D game, 6-3 for him with that 2 streak. As we'll head into round number 6, like I stated, and we'll see if, this is where Trident will start pushing away again, because they did it during that hard point on Detroit. They, Avant had a round or two, and then Trident started to push away, and they ended up making it 6-2 in the end. So this is sort of where they'll want to see, and this usually is a sort of a attacking map. So if they can get their defense line around like they just did, and then an attack round to go back-to-back, they'll be looking very strong to take out the S&D. Yeah,
that's right, Bio. I've got to look at Blue here. He's just inside of the prison, looking towards Fire. There might be Chilean pushing down. Indeed, he does. Blue gets the shots out, so no doubt Chilean is going to be tagged up there. He's going to have to be forced to back out. But look at Issei wrapping around. He is going to get the shots out. He didn't pick up the kill. Oh, yes, he did. Excuse me. On Damage, he was just on top of green, so they're going to know where he is, which is the bomb carrier Jars, and Jarzen's going to be just taking a peep right out here. He does have that thermal Moors in his pocket as well. Could be interesting to see if he rips that out. I don't think he realizes just how far back Issei is. If he spots him out that window, we can see him a lot easier thanks to COD vision, but he unfortunately could not. So he's going to be wrapping back through. He's going to be caught out by Barney in the middle of the map there. Barney, who's up here with this bow and Moors, he's going to be looking around over to that B side. The bomb is down over near A, so the attackers on the red team, Beeston and Chilean, do have to make a move for it, and that's where Beeston is starting to wrap towards as well. So Beeston picks it up. He needs to put it down. Will Avant shut this one down? You got Blue in the prison. Barney looking towards B. Issei is also looking towards B, so this bomb will no doubt be going down, and it does indeed over in A. Now let's look how these guys respond. 3v2 is going to be the position for both teams. Barney the closest over here to the plant, and it looks like there might be exchange here in just a second.
Yeah, and looking at that setup, shots are coming out there from Chileans. I think it may have been, but he wasn't connecting. Beeston's name will find Blue, though. Barney's going to go for that fakie just to try and drag him out, but he's not watching his back. It doesn't get a pick out of it either. Now becoming still a 2v2 as the time is ticking on down. Chilean finds one. There's a dash away, but couldn't do it. Trident 2v3 to take out the round, and now making it 4-2 in that scoreline. Big round for them. Beeston obviously helping very strong with that one. A 4 streak for him, but I don't think he got 4 kills. He maybe picked up 2 or 3 that round alone, as they'll head into this round number 7 now. But again, Trident's S&D game looking very strong.
Yeah, just to echo what you said, Bayer, this is where Trident started walking away. I mean, 4-2. Keep in mind that your first score was 6-2 in the S&D, the first S&D that we saw back on Detroit. If they can do it again, that will be interesting to see. And don't forget that the winner of this game, it's best of 5, and this is game number 5. Sorry, I got interrupted by how many tags there was. I'm pretty sure that was every tag that ever existed, and he didn't get the kill there. What I was saying is that the winner of this will be going through to the winners bracket final up against Mindfreak or Incept. Last we checked, it was 2-2. However, as I've just said this, that's how quick it goes. We're going to be seeing these guys from Trident being fired up. 5-2 is now your round score. And Bio, we were just saying 6-2 in the first S&D is looking like it can go that way yet again.
Yeah, Chilean's now on a streak of his own as well, and it is looking like it will go that way once again. That was just, bad timing on part. They will try to go for a B push that time, and a 3-man B defense came out from Trident. They read it like a book, more or less, and they just pushed aggressively, which allowed them to pick up that early 3-piece. Now, Avant trying to hold these guys from Trident at bay, who are pushing up aggressive again on this A side. So taking the Cisco's out, they trade off there, making it now a 3-on-3 with Wolfie getting dropped, as did Beaston. They've got to shut down Jarjan, though. He is a troublemaker, it would seem. 8-4 for that Trident team, having a mammoth of a game. Yeah,
something I've learnt this weekend is Jarjan is an amazing S&D player, and he's going 8 for 4, 2-kill streak right now, and he's also got 2 plants. It's about to be 3. What a great team player. He does get it down before being killed, so you could say it was a pretty nice trade for him there, as Blue picks up 2 in a row. Damage being taken down as well, meaning Blue is the only one left alive. Meaning that Chills is the only one left alive. So it's a 1v1, Blue versus Chills. However, the bomb is down, so it's up to Blue to take down Chilean and get the defuse here. He needs to watch himself. Tried it on the defense here. Chilean, he's just peeping out the backside there. He needs to wrap around towards that A plant. Blue knows that he's going to be around somewhere. I'm going to keep an eye on Chilean because I think they're going to know where he is. Look at that. It's all done here. That's all she wrote. Blue going to be taken out there. Tried to take it out. 6-2 in the final S&D. That's game 5. Avant really took the fight to these guys. It was 3-1 your series score in Brisbane. We're now seeing a 3-2. So they've picked up their game a bit, but Trident still coming out on top, at least here in the winners bracket. Don't rule out Avant just yet. No doubt they're going to be going strong in that losers bracket. But with that said, 6-2 in the S&D, your final game here in the best of 5 series. 3-2, Trident taking it away.
I mentioned that you had to watch out for Jarjan, but Chilean 9-4 for 7 streak in the end of it all. So, big plays out to him. Just looking across to the Astro feature station as well. I'm trying to read that score, but my eyesight is terrible. It might be 4-1 or 4-3. It's hard to say from back here, but that MF versus Incept game still going on. So we'll give you that in updates when we can. But first game of the day here for the main stage. Big efforts indeed, all the way to game number 5 between that Trident and Avant. Team Trident will push on through versus the winner of the MF versus Incept match. And of course the losers will go into that losers bracket and try and fight their way through again today. But Maniac, amazing series.
Yeah, it really was. We're going to be setting up for an interview in just a second with Chilean from Trident. So I can't wait to see how that interview is going to go and get his thoughts on that one, because Avant were obviously all fired up at the beginning when they took that first hard point. Tried to answer back 6-2 Detroit S&D, and then again with the uplink, they took that one out very convincingly. I ended up, I think it was 13-3 or 13-4 or something like that at the end of that uplink. Went then again into the hard point. The hard point game from AV is ridiculously strong. And that's just where they've been pulling out these wins. But it came down to the game 5, came down to the S&D, and it was deja vu. 6-2 was your score once again.
It was indeed. So we're going to throw over now to Artemis on the floor with Chileans, I believe, from Trident.
Thank you very much for that, guys. We do have Chileans, the team captain from Trident T1 Dotters here. As you just saw, they did take Avant in 3-2. So very good start for them here. Obviously, they go into the winners bracket final now. How do you feel after that win there, Chills?
I feel good. I felt like we were playing sloppy in all respawns, but we still managed to pull it away with our S&D. But overall, I'm happy with how we were playing.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, your S&D was really strong there. I think you won 6-2, 6-2 in both of those. So definitely getting you over the line there. You've obviously had a team change recently, including Jazzin into that team. How do you think he's performing so well at this event here?
Yeah, like he said to me before this event, this is the first time he's ever played on main stage, so he's a bit nervous, but he put all the nerves aside and he's been playing great. That was the best series I've seen him play by far. He's been going good.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, he's getting a little bit hyped up there, getting involved in the team, so it's good to see. You will be playing the winner of MF and Incept, currently going to round 5 over there at the moment. So who do you think will take that one off, and what do you reckon you'll win in the final map there if you do play him?
if it comes down to S&D, I reckon MF will take it just because of experience and, experience at land and all that. But Incept could, sneak a few, so who knows?
Yes, certainly. And if you do compete against either MF or Incept, how do you see you guys winning? 3-0 as usual, or?
Yeah, 3-0. Of course.
Beautiful. That's Chills and myself here, and we're going to have a short break, and we'll be back soon with the winner bracket grand final. Sorry.